Hello and welcome! This is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more Hearts of Iron 4. Continuing on with my Free India campaign. We're free now, and now it's time to ensure that we remain free as we're at war with the Axis powers, and it's going quite well. We're pushing through Japan and its allies pretty nicely. We took out Siam, recaptured Singapore. French Indochina has recaptured a lot of its territory, and the French have driven pretty deep into South China here, and I am currently positioning my troops to take the capital, which I don't think is defended much at all. We also have a force of troops coming in here to cut off some Japanese troops up here. Mengoku is close to capitulating, it looks like, and there hasn't been much ground made over here. As a matter of fact, it looks like Japanese gains, actually. And there's a Japanese footholding over here that, for whatever reason, the Soviet Union is doing absolutely nothing to attack, even though they have a bunch of troops over here. That's because the AI has a tendency to be rather stupid in this game. In any case, let's go ahead and continue. Also, speaking of stupid AI, the Axis have done practically nothing to make any grounds for quite a while over here in the West. The Soviet Union has more or less been holding out, and I think the longer they do that, the more troops they recruit and what have you. Speaking of more troops that can be recruited, look at all that recruitable population that we have, so I might as well start cranking that stuff up. So I'm going to go ahead and increase the number of infantry that I recruit. Let's say we go up to 5 of those that we're recruiting, and we'll recruit a further, let's say, 1 and 1 of those. All right, away we go. So right now I'm trying to cut these guys off. The mountain troops are on their way. They're almost there. A few more days and they'll be there. And at about the same time, we'll probably be defeating this tank division. And from there, we'll probably take these 4 divisions and smash this unit. And then we'll just, plan on moving from there. We're starting to get our troops over here in position. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell them to go right into the capital. Now, I don't know if we're going to see any resistance. I will split these guys in half. Have half of them, let's march over this way, and the other half, let's march over this way, and then the tank, we can move towards the capital, and the mountain troops, I don't know, let's have them move towards this city. Alright, so that's just kind of some things that we're having them do. Keep them occupied. Alright, so that defeat happened a little bit earlier than I expected it to, but we should still arrive in time to stop them. There we go. And we're going to defeat these guys pretty easily. And then at this point, we're going to take these 4 divisions, and we're going to push here. I am going to take 1 division and send it up this way so this guy doesn't just march in there. Alright, here we go. Alright, so these guys have already more or less defeated. We're just going to move some troops around here so that we can knock these guys out, destroying them. I have a feeling that these guys are redeploying for a very good reason, because we're about to take Chinese nationalist capital. Now, that will flip to France, but I don't really care about that. Ooh, we've got research to do. As well as we can modify our own government. Oop, and I am having time pass, even though I didn't want to. Let's see. So, research slot available. We've already done all the economy things. Do we have anything over here in engineering to do? It's not quite 42, so we can't do this. I guess we can do the encryption, decryption stuff, or we can do air stuff. It's, you know what? It's probably time. Let's start researching some air power. And we also have a focus that's going to give us another research slot coming up. Okay, so we're being attacked here. I kind of expected maybe something, but we've got 4 divisions versus 1. That should go our way pretty easily. Oop, we also have this division I'd like to send. I'm kind of curious why these guys are so far behind the tank division, which is just stormed in here. Ooh, we do have a little bit of defense going on here. Should be quick, though. They're attacking us again. We want to get here before they establish morale, which they more or less have. But by the time we get reinforcements, we should be golden. Okay. Oh, also we can modify the government. I don't know if I really want to be honest with you. I don't really have anything necessarily to do. I mean, we could get Ace Generation chance. I mean, I don't have any plans for naval stuff, so why not? You can get ground striking aces, I guess. And you don't have any air bases that are near the front. Looks like we've killed those guys, so I'm going to back off here. I would like to actually capture this airfield, so let me split my troops. Put 2 there. I'll put the other 2, let's say, over there. And you know what? Why don't we go ahead and push here while we've got these guys kind of on the ropes a little bit. And with the one group that is going, maybe we should have them, rather than go this way, have them go this way so they can support over here. And then you can also come over this way. Okay. Let me grab half these guys, have them come over here. Now we are having... Huh. Okay. Well, we have these motorized troops coming soon. To capture the capital. And it looks like, at this point... I'm going to go ahead and have this tank attack here to help out. And... pretty darn close to capturing their capital. And we're a little ways away from capturing this city. Alright, we're slowing down a little bit here in the north. Okay, where to now? Well, I guess we'll have the tank march over this way, capture this city, because it's worth a lot. We'll have these guys follow up. And then we'll have these guys march over this way to capture another city that's worth a fair number of victory points. We do have a counterattack happening here. Not really particularly scared. These guys can move up this way, capture this city, which is worth a lot. I don't know how much national unity the Chinese have, but I don't expect they'll be able to hold out too much longer. We got free civilian factories. That must mean we're getting close to done with our construction. So, what do we want to build? Military factories are always a lovely thing to have. Just gonna build one, I think. Guess we could do anti-air just to do it. Sure. Have a couple levels of anti-air here. That gives us plenty to do. For the meantime, there we go. Okay. Let's help out here. That one tank division is really holding out here. Might as well tell these guys to do that, too. Okay. So we have the airfield at this point. Let's go ahead and have both of our units in this area. Rebase there. I lost track of where we were. Here. Okay. And then I want a new unit that is 100 planes strong. And we will base that there. And we also have that other air unit that I put over in Delhi that can move over here. There we go. And then all of the planes that are here can attack, I guess, Western China. That's where most of the enemy is. And make sure they're all on ground attack rolls. Okay, so that's all the planes we can use at this moment. Okay, I'm going to split these guys in half and have them come over here and capture yet another city. And where are we now on the Nationalist China here? They are 75% towards capitulation. We do have 15 points here. We've got another 5 there and another 3 over there. So we're trying to get these guys capitulate. There should not be any cities up here at all. So this is mostly just gaining territory for territory's sake. And you, my friend, you can start moving over this way. Okay. Got another research. And I'm going to go ahead and do the resource gain. Well, alright, so we captured that city, and it looks like the Japanese have backed off. So I'm going to start marching over this way. I already have troops marching this direction, but I might as well get more going here. Okay. I'm a little bit concerned with these guys cutting us off, because it is 3 armored divisions. Alright, let's just back this off for a bit. Okay, now we've got a fresh attack. Go ahead and back it up. I guess we can also reinforce that. Alright, so we're almost capturing this city. I also want to push these guys back. Let's split this in half. Send these guys up to help. Actually, I would prefer if you went like this. You would? So I expect Nationalist China not to hold out much longer here once we've captured a lot of these cities, which we just more or less have managed to do. And kind of just hold out here. Alright, there's one city down. You know what, I'm going to go for Wuhan here, because that's a little bit further away. And we already have infantry marching on this city, so then we can have the tank come over here and capture this city. And that should be more or less like the last of the big point cities. There's a couple smaller ones that are worth like 1 here. And if they hold out with that, I don't know what to tell you, because that is a bunch of crap, I guess. We'll go ahead and capture that as well. Okay. So, I don't know if we managed to push in here or not. I'm not really sure. Guess we can continue to push here, and we can push here a little bit. And the more divisions that we've got here, the faster we can do it. And I guess we can do this and this. Okay. Now, I don't know who this will flip to. I'm going to assume the French. Alright, you can start marching this way, I guess. And you, I don't know, I guess I'll keep you marching where you are. Okay. Guess I just won't worry about it. All right, where are we at percentage-wise? They're at 92%, so I'm fairly certain if we take these 3 cities, that will be it. But you never know. Okay, start marching here again. Where are we now that we've captured this other city? We're at 97%. Okay, so this is worth 5 and this is worth 3. That should be the last of it. Now, that doesn't mean we won't have to destroy whatever units still remain. We will, because they're mostly Japanese troops. But, that's no big deal. Okay, so that is that. And now we just have to wipe out what units remain, which is right here. And start moving some of our divisions with that in mind so that we can wipe these guys out. It does look like a lot of this has flipped over to me, so that's good to see. Go. You guys can start marching over this way. You guys can start marching over this way. Try and wipe these guys out. Okay. And, yep, okay. Now we've got the next stage, which is all this territory. Which is going to be a little bit of a bummer to deal with, but it won't be too bad. And the Japanese are losing a lot of troops, and their allies are losing a lot of troops trying to defend this territory. Oh, finally the Soviets have wiped that out. It's about time. So it's a complete and total rout at this point over in the east. Germans are doing a little bit better over here in the west, but they haven't made massive gains. Is Japan still going for the focus to attack the United States? They are. Well, I don't know if they're going to use it. We'll see. Okay, well, the Green Army has done its thing, so I'm going to go ahead and have them all strategically deploy, and we'll have them deploy down here so we can start moving to capture some of this stuff. And then you guys are just going to sit there, help out. Okay, so we've taken that. These guys are trying to escape, so let's try and cut them off. You guys start moving over this way. And then we'll make our own moves with the White Army, maybe start capturing. Well, there's nothing really meaningful over here. I mean, I could just send this guy over here to capture the city really quick. Moving. Okay, these 4 divisions I'm just going to sit on for a second. I want to destroy this guy. Alright, we'll move on this guy soon. I'm not really sure why they strategically deployed. Probably because this was not held by them until recently. Alright. Okay, you guys can push. Okay. Losing sight of our objective here a little bit. Alright, you guys can now capture the city, I guess. you can help out. Okay. Where would be a lovely place to attack the Japanese? I guess we should focus our efforts down here. So I'll have you guys strategically deploy here, as well as you guys, and then we'll go from there. Alright, that's taken care of. And that's all the economic stuff, so we could do airplanes. I'm going to do the mountain division, though. We also have doctrines and other things to research as well. And you might as well go up and capture this airport so we've got a closer airport to use. I mean, at this point, I don't really know what I'm doing with my air power because the front is moving so rapidly at this point. Not really much to do with that. Okay, so we have a new research slot. And we've got artillery stuff to do, so I'll go ahead and take the anti-tank upgrade. We've got our new focus. Guess I'll go ahead and do... What do we got here? Combined arms. I don't feel like we need the recruitable population yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do combined arms. And then... I'm sure I've popped out a bunch of infantry divisions at this point. Oh, okay, one. Sounds like a bunch, but not really. And we'll have you strategically deploy... Actually, add to the Green Army, then strategically deploy down here, because we have a bunch of Green Army stuff over there anyway. Okay. You can start marching this way. Okay, we've got factories. I don't know how many of these factories are real or what have you, but... we still need a lot of armored cars, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, do we have any air bases nearby? That can't hold any. Alright, so it looks like I can't use air bases that allies have, which is kind of weird, but... I guess we're not directly allied, even though we have military access. Okay, so move these guys, move these guys. Get ourselves a two-prong attack going. We've got stuff in this area. This is mountains, so we'll help out there. And you guys move in here. Okay. We wipe these guys out. I think it's time to start sending the White Army down strategically to help out down here. So we'll send them in about the same place over here. And we just focus down in the south for the most part. We'll let our allies mop this stuff up. And after we capture this airfield, we'll probably go down there. Might be nice to take these guys out with this motorized division, because they're trying to forge a path into our territory. Not really our territory, but... Okay, we almost have this captured. Then I'm going to go ahead and have these guys come over here, because this is a city that they captured here. Alright. Let's split these guys in half. Have half of them go down here. Half of them come over here. The tank go there. Capture some of this territory. You can come over here. You can attack here. You can go down to Hong Kong, I guess, along with you guys. You guys can split in half. Half of you go this way. The other half go this way. And maybe even this way. And I have a feeling that Hong Kong and this city will fall fairly easily. Matter of fact, let's just start moving there. You go there. You go over this way. You guys just go ahead and attack here. Okay, and then we'll take one guy, send him up this way, so we can finish this unit off. Help out. You guys just go straight to the port. Yeah, this is not looking good for Japan at all. And how are we doing? I'm actually getting confused at where things are at this point. All right, so you're moving here. Might as well have you just attack. Okay, let's go back down to the south, where the real action is at. All right, so we've got a bunch of units that are kind of sitting around, not doing anything. Let's try and remedy that. If you will, could you strategically deploy over here, as well as you strategically deploy somewhere over here. Okay, we've got 4 divisions sitting here, as well as this tank division. Let's send half of them. Well, we'll move this way. Half of them, I would like to move here, then this way. Alternatively, we could just have them attack right now. I don't know why I just did that. As a matter of fact, just attack now. There you go. Okay, we have that captured. Go ahead and have you cross over. And I guess you can do that too. And then we'll take Hong Kong here pretty shortly. How about you do this for me? You guys just start marching that way. And things are looking pretty good. And you guys can strategically deploy over here. As can you guys strategically deploy over here somewhere. And we're just go down the line and eat all this territory up until there's no territory left to eat. And we'll be good to go. This unit, we might as well strategically deploy somewhere useful, so we'll have them come over this way. We have a fair number of divisions here. How about you back off? Oh. There we go. I think that was meant to be a strategic move, and it didn't become one. Alright. So there's a lot of troops in Hong Kong, but we'll kind of get our troops up here and then make a big push. Okay, so we managed to capture that. And you guys can capture that. Guess you can start marching this way. And you guys can start marching in here. You can march there. Alright, well, I think this is a good point to go ahead and... Ooh, they're attacking me. Interesting. How many divisions? Only 3 versus 9, so that actually gives me a good opportunity to counterattack them once they're done with their attack. And I'll have more divisions in here, and then we'll smash them. Hopefully, we'll have to see, because there could be a ton of troops there, so it might take quite a bit of grinding to get that done. But more or less, we're doing a good job of driving the Japanese out of China here, capturing a bunch of territory. Not really sure how this is still holding out, or this. But again, well, there's not that many troops, I guess, over here. Interesting to see nationalist Spanish troops here. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.